Hi, my name's Cory Reich. I'm grateful and very excited to be working with the Eastern Shoshone Recovery Webinar Series. Over the last 3 decades, I've had the amazing opportunity to work with individuals, families, and communities who are striving to live a life of wholeness and balance. I want to share a story of a wonderful young man I had the privilege to work with. He was in his mid-20s and reported that he was painfully shy. The thought of going out socializing with girls was paralyzing to him. While he wanted to meet girls, date, and eventually marry and have a family, the thought of meeting girls in a social setting went beyond what he felt capable of. It was a good friend who introduced him to his first pill aimed to ease the social anxiety that would provide him with the ability to walk into a room, meet girls, and find the courage to visit. He shared with me that the first time he took an Oxycontin, it was like magic. His anxiety and fear were gone. He was finally able to relax and socialize with girls. In fact, as he reflected upon the benefit of taking the drug, he emphasized that oxys never failed him. They always worked. However, the oxys did more than fail him. They destroyed him. He went from taking oxys in preparation for social events to taking them daily, even to the point he was taking 20 pills a day. By the time he started working with me, he had lost his job, was homeless, and alone. The ability to create connection in his life, the very motivation and the reason for his initial use to start taking oxys in the first place, had in fact taken him to a place of isolation and loneliness. Sadly, I've heard his story repeatedly in the lives of so many struggling with the disease of addiction. It's no surprise that as long as human beings have discovered substances as a way to feel better, we've struggled to know when and how to stop. The causes of substance use disorder, commonly known as addiction, much like the individuals it affects, are complexly unique. Our first webinar will be taking a look at chemical dependency, its prevalence, contributing factors, and treatment considerations for Native Americans, especially focusing on opioids, amphetamine, and alcohol. We will explore how the COVID-19 pandemic has impacted substance use, abuse, and dependence. We will also answer questions why we have such a difficult time making choices to stop using, even when the consequences of drug use clearly tell us we should. The data indicates that Native Americans have the highest rates of alcohol, marijuana, cocaine, inhalant, and hallucinogen use disorders compared to any other ethnic group. Why? We'll be answering that in the webinar. We'll end the first webinar addressing why it's so important to use Native American rituals and frameworks in recovery to heal and achieve balance. We invite you to come join us as we walk together in healing and creating an environment and community of balance. We hope to see you soon.